Interesting about science is that it is constantly changing based on new data found. And we have an interesting study here to talk about. There was this Canadian study done in Canada, and it says that moderate fat consumption may lower risk of death. Global study finds. So this article says, contrary to most dietary advice handed out for decades, consuming moderate amounts of fat appears to reduce the risk of premature death, a major global study has found. Research involving more than 135,000 people across 5 continents has shown that fat consumption, representing about 35% of daily caloric intake, was associated with a lower risk of death compared to lower fat intakes. Researchers also found that dietary fats, including saturated, polyunsaturated, and monounsaturated fats, are not associated with major cardiovascular diseases or increased risk of heart attacks. However, a diet high in carbohydrates, in which carbs represent more than 60% of caloric intake, was linked to higher mortality rates. Overall, the study showed that avoiding a high carb diet and consuming a moderate amount of fat, along with fruits and vegetables, can lower the risk of premature death. The prospective urban-rural epidemiology study was led by researchers at the Population Health Research Institute at McMaster University and Hamilton Health scientists in Hamilton, Ontario. For an average of 7.5 years, the study followed more than 135,000 people from 18 countries in various economic and cultural backgrounds. The collected data produced 2 reports. While the pure study's findings about dietary fat may seem surprising, Canadian researchers say the latest results are consistent with several other studies conducted in Western countries over the last 20 years. So this seems to be a pretty hefty study. This is about 7.5 years. That is a good fucking amount of time. And it seems to be an interesting story. I mean, just something that I thought I'd talk to you guys about, because it is, science is something that's always changing. And let me know what you guys think. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.